Welcome back to Viba Flix-M, your ultimate destination for unvarnished reality TV breakdowns and the deepest scandals behind your favorite stars. When 90 Day Fiancé viewers were first introduced to 41-year-old Texas businesswoman Tigerlily Taylor and her 22-year-old Jordanian model fiancé, Adnan Abdelfattah, the romance seemed straight out of a fairy tale. High-end fashion, lavish gifts, and an extravagant whirlwind wedding in Jordan captivated fans across the globe. However, behind the heavily filtered social media posts and reality TV spotlight, a terrifying nightmare was secretly unfolding. What began as minor cultural differences and possessive behavior quickly spiraled into secret betrayals, public humiliation, massive financial deception, and an ultimate downfall that shocked the entire franchise. From secret dates with other women to an explosive meltdown on the TLC filming set, Adnan's dark side soon came to light. But the real shocker, a secret $200,000 online gambling addiction that triggered intense spiritual ultimatums, a high-stakes lawsuit, and an unexpected arrest. Today, we dive deep into the tragic, dramatic end of Tigerlily and Adnan, and why Tigerlily ultimately decided to walk away from both her husband and TLC forever. Grab your popcorn, hit that subscribe button, and let's uncover the truth right here on Viba Flix-M. And the world gasped as Tigerlily Taylor flew across the world to meet Adnan Abdelfattah face-to-face for the very first time. Tigerlily was a successful forensic document examiner, handwriting expert, and businesswoman used to a life of luxury and independence. She'd been in a very controlling past relationship, like being in a gilded birdcage. She vowed never to give up her independence again. Yet Adnan's beautiful looks, pleasant attitude, and romantic promises swept her off her feet. The two met in Jordan after barely 4 months of conversing online and married on the day they met in person. To the world outside, their marriage was a sensational one. Adnan called it the Festival of Adnan, a swirl of music and flowers and high-end outfits, most of which were bankrolled by Tigerlily herself. But behind the gold trim and champagne toasts, little red lights were starting to appear. As the vows were initially exchanged, social norms and personal limits were headed for collision course. Adnan immediately took control of Tigerlily's clothing, her choice of male friends, and her daily routine. Tigerlily tried to excuse his possessiveness as a sign of tremendous love and commitment. She believed their bond was strong enough to overcome the 18 years age difference, the communication issues, the vast cultural differences. But the high of love started to fade when the couple returned from their fantasy journey back to reality. There was a hushed tension in their house. Adnan's mood swings were less predictable, and the debate after dispute about the household dynamics began to wear on Tigerlily's patience. Friends claimed the once confident and radiant businesswoman was visibly distressed and worried when she was around Adnan. Fans got a brief preview of the brewing conflict on TLC. The beautiful partnership was quickly becoming a battle for supremacy. But soon, the excitement of their spectacular wedding died down, and Tigerlily and Adnan were caught up in nasty family feuds that threatened to break their union apart. The cameras took the glossy pictures of lavish holidays and designer outfits, but behind closed doors, reality was becoming more and more corrosive. Misgivings about the match had been expressed by relatives on both sides. Tigerlily's close friends speculated about Adnan's sudden entry in her life and whether the young model was looking for marriage or only wanted American citizenship and a financial safety net. Then there was the matter of Adnan's family, who wondered at Tigerlily's independent lifestyle and her other marriages and her refusal to let her hair grow and put on a sari straight away. These rival family ties caused constant friction, and everyday conversations evolved into angry fights. But the pressure was on, and the beautiful fairy tale they were presenting to the TV audiences was soon breaking apart at the seams. But the family criticism was only the tip of a far darker problem that was tearing the couple apart. Tigerlily apparently had a secret parallel life behind Adnan's back. Rumors began to circulate on the internet among friends and fans that the young model was not as faithful as he seemed. Tigerlily managed her business and lived the high life while Adnan was secretly sleeping with a number of women. Local eyewitnesses and eagle-eyed admirers began spotting Adnan with a variety of companions at swanky restaurants, charming cafes, and late-night lounges. He was seen on romantic meals, having a drink, displaying evident shows of affection with women who definitely thought they were the center of his attention. Tigerlily was horrified to hear about these hidden restaurant sightings. None of the harsh restrictions Adnan had put on her, demanding modest attire, controlling who she talked to, monitoring where she went, seemed to apply to him at all. His double standard exposed a surprising hypocrisy and deep complexity. Every time they met together at some trendy cafe or a quiet corner table, it chipped away at the remaining vestiges of trust between them. They argued at the residence, Tigerlily asking him questions about his late-night outings and secret encounters. Adnan rejected her charges, stating she was jealous and gossiping. But the evidence was overwhelming in a web of dishonesty. It was a house of suspicion, a house of silent hatred. Tigerlily began to understand that the man who claimed to be protecting her honor was living a secret life of betrayal. The rumors about Adnan Abdelfattah soon turned into cold, indisputable fact. It began with anonymous DMs and vague suspicions on the internet, but quickly turned into concrete proof that ripped their marriage apart. Tigerlily was pouring her time, energy, and substantial financial resources into maintaining their glamorous lifestyle and getting Adnan entrance into her world, while Adnan is claimed to have been building a whole separate life. The young model, who promised entire devotion to his new wife, was seen on many times departing with other ladies in some of the world's most exclusive venues. Adnan was spotted in swanky rooftop lounges and private candlelit dinners by people who saw him, and he didn't seem to care at all about being recognized. Photos shot covertly by diners and Hawkeye fans started circulating on private social media groups. The images show Adnan sitting close with various young women at different times, holding hands over wine glasses, smiling gently, and talking in their ears. To the viewers, he was the perfect image of a happy-go-lucky bachelor, certainly not a man who had just taken vows of everlasting fidelity in a televised international ceremony. These graphic receipts for Tigerlily were a punch in the stomach. Adnan's constant hypocrisy just made the pain of betrayal greater. Within their home, Adnan exercised a hyper-vigilant control over Tigerlily's life. He enforced strict dress codes, required modesty, restricted her engagement with male colleagues, and tracked her daily activities. But out there, he played by a whole new set of rules, openly enjoying expensive dinners and romantic trysts with other girlfriends behind her back. Finally, Tigerlily brought the shattering proof to Adnan's notice. He replied coldly, defensively. No apology, no sign of regret from Adnan. He denied everything, tried to gaslight her, saying the women were just old pals or potential business associates. He informed her that Tigerlily was being dramatic and insecure, using cultural misunderstandings as a smokescreen to diminish what he'd done. But that illusion was completely broken. Tigerlily had trusted a man whom she thought was her soulmate, only to realize Adnan was hiding his other life behind her trust like a shield. Any bitterness that was brewing behind the scenes bubbled to the surface during the filming of 90 Day Fiancé. Reality television cameras are designed to capture contrived drama, but no amount of preparation could have prepared the production crew or cast members for the visceral, violent meltdown that occurred on set. The stress of the filming brought all their difficulties to the surface, and Adnan finally lost his rag. Adnan's polished exterior cracked in front of the producers, directors, and camera operators, spurred on by an increasing feeling of dread, a gnawing guilt, and a burning need to control his wife. The breakthrough was when Tigerlily sought to be her own person in a situation, when she stood up to the double standards and incessant pressure she felt at home. However, Adnan became upset. He took her boldness as a challenge in a disrespectful way. And there went Adnan, right there on set with cameras rolling and documenting every second, starting to scold Tigerlily. He insulted her, joked about her age, dismissed her feelings, and attempted to shame her into silence in front of others. His toxic rant was a hostile attempt to reestablish control and steal her dignity in a room full of TV gurus. There was a chill and an awkward silence on the set, the crew members standing transfixed in awe at the utter severity of Adnan's hostility. Tigerlily, a lady who had founded her existence on professional knowledge and self-control, was left fighting back tears, humiliated in public by the very guy who had sworn to protect her. Adnan didn't back down. He doubled down, openly battling producers and cast mates who tried to step in and de-escalate. You do what I tell you, no questions, in the center of London or on the last of the plains. My word is the law. The meltdown of this set was horrifying and revealed everyone the true chemistry of their relationship. The mask of the charming, loyal young husband was cracked forever. It was a truly bad affair for Tigerlily. She realized that Adnan's ambition for power was much more than any actual love he had for her, as he humiliated her on set in front of everybody. The Tigerlily Taylor versus Adnan Abdelfattah war was fought behind closed doors after the disastrous set collapse. But there was a much hotter, more intimate war going on inside their private house, away from the TV cameras. All the romantic promises of mutual respect had gone out the window, replaced with continuous psychological pressure. Adnan began to offer spiritual ultimatums that scared Tigerlily to her core. Their living room had turned into an emotional war zone where any compromise was perceived as treachery, however hard she fought to keep the peace. Adnan took Tigerlily's Christianity and independence in stride over their short, 4-month online romance. But after they married and lived together, his tune changed significantly. Adnan began to push Tigerlily to give up her long-held convictions and become a Muslim. He sent her an English translation of the Quran, not as a personal invitation to spiritual growth, but as a vital requirement for their marriage. What had been presented as an affair of the world's love of broad-mindedness was now presented as a very conditional partnership. The pressure multiplied tenfold when Adnan started using religion as a way to control every area of her life. In heated, private talks, Adnan presented blunt, last chances for Tigerlily to become a good Muslim mother before the birth of their child. Adnan got progressively severe as she tried to protect her own independence and her Christian upbringing, not least because of her 2 kids from a former marriage. He called her out for having poor spiritual energy, bashed her limits, and even let out hateful words, calling her a demon for refusing to abandon her personal views to his demands. This persistent nagging seemed to Tigerlily like a violation of her mind and soul. She had already exited a heavily controlling past relationship, and she recognized the typical patterns of emotional coercion coming back full throttle. Adnan wasn't only policing her clothing or controlling who she could talk to, he was trying to redefine who she was. Home, a place of refuge, is an uncomfortable pressure cooker. Tigerlily felt trapped, helpless. Adnan's passionate call for conversion was not an act of faith or a longing for spiritual unification, but the death rattle of power. Tigerlily was lonely and stifled and wanted to be free. Tigerlily Taylor was dealing with the emotional turmoil of her marriage, but another more serious financial problem was silently festering in the background. But beneath his shiny social media appearance and love of costly clothes, Adnan Abdelfattah was said to have a reckless secret habit that could have destroyed them both completely. Confidential sources close to the situation say the young model had developed a significant addiction to high-stake online gambling sites. Adnan was betting big on digital poker, on sports betting apps, and offshore casino sites late into the night. Casual virtual bets eventually became an obsessive preoccupation. Tigerlily stayed with Adnan, and for the first time noticed slight changes in his demeanor. His phone became a closely guarded secret, sneaking out of rooms for tense, whispering phone calls, panicking if she came within reach of his equipment. He swings moodily with the results of the digital games he was playing behind closed doors. When he won on his bets, he bubbled with cocksure confidence. When he lost, he vented his wrath on Tigerlily, starting fights with her, roughing her up so she wouldn't question his actions. Weeks passed and Adnan's losses grew at an alarming rate. He doubled down on high-risk bets to try to get his money back and fell even further into a financial abyss. Insiders tell us it wasn't long before Adnan was racking up $200,000 in crushing debt to a variety of online gaming companies and private lines of credit. His obsession was no longer a private vice, it was a major financial liability. It compromised his standing, his reputation, his future in the United States. Adnan had been living a fiction of luxury, riding on the coattails of Tigerlily's lavish lifestyle, all the while quietly sinking in a tremendous debt. His private connections were buzzing with creditors and debt collectors seeking payment. Adnan knew his options were closing fast, desperate to conceal his high-stakes addiction from the public eye and escape the devastating embarrassment of his financial vulnerability being discovered. The creditors were at their door, virtual gambling accounts were frozen, and ultimately, the facade Adnan had so carefully constructed crumbled within their home. His huge debt of $200,000 was now common knowledge. But rather than show humility or issue a genuine apology, Adnan turned the situation into an aggressive tactical maneuver. He sat Tigerlily down and told her his sad truth, giving her the entire weight of his financial negligence. As his wife, it was her moral duty to preserve his public name and to pay his debts with her own wealth, he thought. Adnan began a rigorous campaign of psychological pressure, mixing his constant demands for religious conversion with urgent cash ultimatums. A real wife who appreciates her husband and is on the same spiritual wavelength would not allow him be exposed to public dishonor or legal problems, he stated. Daily exchanges were converted into intense interrogations. Adnan scolded Tigerlily for holding out on her money. If she truly loved him, she would have given him a $200,000 check. Or, if she truly loved him, she would respect the sacred vows of their marriage. He tried to use her wealth against her, to humiliate her into living comfortably while he was drowning in debt. Adnan's calls for her to fully convert to Islam grow more frequent and more severe, his fate a spiritual guilt trip for her. He highlighted this as the same thing that her abandoning her own goods and entering his faith would be the necessity of her new life. Tigerlily found herself in a web of manipulation that wounded her. She had fought to make herself financially secure after a difficult divorce and was terrified to see it happening again, but in a more sinister way. Her own hard-earned savings and business accounts were being used as a bailout fund for a man who had lied to her face, abused her trust with other women, and thrown away huge sums of money. Days went by, and Adnan's methods became more severe. He would give Tigerlily the silent treatment, emotionally isolated her, and shouted at her loudly in the middle of the night in their private apartment. Adnan Abdelfattah's complex financial web began to unravel, and he had to face the unpleasant reality of his growing liabilities in the most public way possible. But when Tigerlily Taylor would not be his personal bank and pay off his large online gambling debt of $200,000, the creditors and betting businesses were ready to take him to court. Private collection efforts developed into formal litigation. Adnan has been legally charged with fraud, breach of financial obligations, and willful non-payment in a high-profile case. His hidden double life unexpectedly brought to the attention of the legal system what he thought he could quietly hide, now a matter of public record. The legal hammer fell with a stunning speed. Law enforcement professionals got involved with the increase of litigation and obtaining formal warrants. Adnan was taken into jail and legally detained in a move that has sent shockwaves around the reality TV world. It was strange and appalling to see the young model, the embodiment of luxurious perfection, high style, and moral authority she had created for so many months, taken off in handcuffs by police. The sleek character he donned for a TV and social media melted away instantly, replaced by court documents and mugshots that told the tale of a guy caught up in his own disaster. For Tigerlily, the arrest was the gut-wrenching culmination of an already horrible nightmare. Now, the naked truth was out, and the whole world was looking at it. Her husband's name had been splattered all over the entertainment news headlines, and allegations of massive debts and legal problems crushed any hopes she still had for their future. Fans, friends, and family who had seen their story unfold on 90 Day Fiancé were stunned by the rapid decline. Tragedy weighed heavy on Tigerlily. She took Adnan into her house, opened her heart to him, stood up for him in front of the critics, only to realize her marriage was built on lies, manipulation, and an insatiable craving for money. The public arrest sparked a media-feeding frenzy with paparazzi, journalists, and cyber sleuths scrutinizing every element of their crumbling relationship. The public detention and massive financial burden of Adnan Abdelfattah, already a bad scenario, took it to an unrecoverable breaking point. For Tigerlily Taylor, the ideal of their whirlwind romance was blown to smithereens. Endless emotional manipulation, secret infidelity with multiple women, continuous pressure to give up her faith, and massive gambling debts had pushed her to the brink. Tigerlily was left in the debris of what she thought was a fairy tale marriage and had to confront the hard truth. To stay in this relationship meant giving up her individuality, her peace of mind, and her financial freedom. Tigerlily, who was in a state of constant mental stress, loneliness, and unending succession of mounting troubles, knew that she could not continue to live in a state of perpetual shame and fear. She had come out of a highly controlling relationship, a gilded cage, and felt she had to stand up for herself and her children. The legal crises, the public scrutiny, and Adnan's absolute lack of accountability made it painfully clear that reconciliation was impossible. She realized that no amount of love, patience, or money was going to change a guy who used control as a weapon and considered her as a convenience. Tigerlily took the last step to reclaim her life with a quiet determination. She engaged the best lawyer she could find and formally filed for divorce from Adnan. The paperwork constituted a vital turning point. It was a cutting of the legal and personal cords that had bound her to his mercurial will. It wasn't an easy decision by any stretch. It was heavy with emotional pain, heavy with public speculation, heavy with anguish over the loss of a future she had really imagined. But she had to regain her liberty, to preserve her wellness, and restore her sanctuary. But Tigerlily held her ground as the legal procedure played out and the details of their formal separation were leaked to the press. Her legacy wouldn't be defined by Adnan's behavior, nor would it sap her remaining spirit. Letting go of Adnan was more than the end of a terrible marriage. It was a daring statement about self-respect. Tigerlily Taylor's marriage was over, and following a huge public controversy, she did something that startled TV audiences around the world. Fans had been watching the drama play out on 90 Day Fiancé for months, but the pressure cooker climate of reality TV had gotten to be too much for the actors to bear behind the scenes. The constant filming, the intrusive cameras, and the never-ending producer interviews only made the pain that Tigerlily was going through in her personal life even worse. She realized that by continuing to parade her anguish on national television, she was intentionally preventing herself from healing and moving on. Tigerlily made a public declaration that shocked social media that she was leaving the 90 Day Fiancé franchise in TLC for good and that it was permanent. She expressed gratitude to those who had supported her during the worst moments of her journey, but made it clear that her time as a reality TV star was done. My privacy, my mental health, and my children's mental health are worth so much more than any television contract or paycheck, stated Tigerlily. TLC execs and producers were left scurrying when one of its most talked about stars shut the door on future seasons, tell-all specials, and spin-offs. For Tigerlily, it was a total reclaiming to walk away from the television set. She entered the franchise seeking love, but got caught in a whirlwind of falsehoods, lawsuits, and relentless control. Her exit from the network deprived Adnan of the platform that had fueled his craving for fame and attention, and ended their toxic relationship being utilized as entertainment. Tigerlily walked away from the cameras, and that was when her new chapter really began. She turned her back on the glare of television lights, designer extravagance, and planetary instability, and poured her energy into her business endeavors, her children, and her personal healing. The atrocity, which began with a whirlwind social media affair in Jordan, had finally come to its final climax. And Tigerlily Taylor got into the piece she was meant for. To hell with reality TV fame, to hell with Adnan Abdelfattah, to hell with the network that televised her misery. Was Adnan's ultimate plan always about fame, wealth, and manipulation? Or was this dramatic breakdown the tragic result of two completely incompatible worlds colliding? Did Tigerlily make the right call by abruptly walking away from TLC? Or should she have stayed to tell her side of the story on the tell-all stage? Where do you think Adnan goes from here as he faces the consequences of his actions? Drop your thoughts, theories, and reactions in the comments below. We want to hear what you think. More update. 90 Day Fiancé stars Tigerlily Taylor and Adnan Abdelfattah are once again surrounded by shocking rumors and unanswered questions. The mystery behind Tigerlily's wealth before marrying Adnan may finally have an explanation, but that's only the beginning. The couple has suddenly deleted Instagram posts and disabled comments, leaving fans suspicious. Meanwhile, Tigerlily is opening up about Adnan potentially leaving her, while speculation grows that Adnan could be hiding a major secret. So, what's really happening behind closed doors? Let's uncover the latest drama. I've discovered a mystery about 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days multimillionaire Tigerlily Taylor. She and her Jordanian boyfriend Adnan Abdelfattah made their debut on season 7 of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. The pair met on Instagram and chose to tie the knot within months of dating. The first time Tigerlily appeared on the show, she revealed that she was due to fly to Jordan and marry Adnan the day she arrived. I was surprised as she came accompanied by her stunning entourage, including her cosmetics artist and hairstylist. After moving to Jordan and knowing that as his wife she would have to follow Islamic conventions, Tigerlily got to know Adnan's culture better. Adnan would not let a male do her hair, and she was shocked. She was also upset by her husband's hypocrisy of telling her to shun other males but shaking hands with ladies. Even with these hurdles, I was shocked that the couple chose to marry. After the wedding, Tigerlily's suspicions about Adnan's controlling conduct grew when he told her she could not consult a male chiropractor. On the show, Tigerlily only talks about her divorce from her second husband. However, she was married twice before she married Adnan. In September 2024, In Touch exclusively outed Tigerlily's first spouse as Adam Azulai. The couple did not have any children together and divorced up in 2011. Tigerlily married her second spouse, Darren Taylor, in June 2013. Darren is the chief executive officer of Tidal. Tigerlily filed for divorce in August 2021, 8 years into their marriage. I assume, considering the wealth of Darren, that Tigerlily was financially independent by virtue of generous alimony payments. However, Tigerlily has admitted her ex-husband did not pay her alimony. During an Instagram Q&A, one of her social media fans asked if she receives spousal support. Speaking on Does Texas Have Alimony? The 90 Day Fiancé. Prior to the 90 Days cast members said without hesitation, no, Texas does not have alimony. Texas law helps states, albeit it can be hard to get in the state. Spousal support can be enforced like a contract in Texas. Tigerlily and Darren have been married less than 10 years, thus I don't think he gives her any financial support. After her TV debut on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 7, I noted that Tigerlily began to promote her clothing company, Nage Concept, on social media. Her recent notoriety seems to be leveraged to promote sales at her company. Tigerlily claims she is a successful businesswoman, yet it looks like she has not had any pleased customers. Sorry to say, my research discovered that Nage Concept is not a well-known fashion label, but her Instagram followers, numbering barely 13.5K, don't seem to be buying it. Tigerlily's company also doesn't receive a lot of feedback from its clients, an indication it hasn't had any major success yet. I don't think that's the case, considering that Tigerlily may have expected a significant sales surge after her presence on the show. A lot of viewers don't care about her clothing business. "Those clothes are ugly," claimed a post by Loops on Reddit. "The clothes in the kids section look like pictures from the Great Depression," another commentator observed. "Just another scam artist trying to push her scam companies." I don't think Tigerlily's clothing company is making a big financial impact to her career because of the bad reviews she has gotten from fans and possible consumers. Tigerlily wasn't quite a multimillionaire, despite the popularity of her clothing line and the alimony provided by her ex-husband. But now I know how she got there. The 90 Day Fiancé series star took to Instagram story with her grandfather's help to share that she began establishing her investment portfolio at a young age. She had 7 figures by the time she was 25, and her grandfather wanted to make sure she was always self-sufficient and financially secure, Tigerlily said. Finally, she answered, "I have my own dollars. Tigerlily Taylor and Adnan Abdelfattah delete Instagram posts and disable comments. 90 Day Fiancé posts have been scrubbed from the Instagram profiles of 90 Day Fiancé stars Tigerlily Taylor and Adnan Abdelfattah." Adnan and Tigerlily married the first day they met in Jordan. They had a large, beautiful wedding, but they had some severe troubles in their relationship. Adnan turned out to be a major control freak when it came to Tigerlily's behavior and dressing. If she did ask questions about it, Adnan would belittle her and use Islam as an explanation. Tigerlily went from being aggressive and questioning Adnan to being totally subservient to him. Co-stars and fans were stunned to witness Tigerlily defend Adnan's behavior multiple times on the tell-all. This includes Adnan continually belittling the cast members. This didn't sit well with viewers, and a hate train against the pair began online. This would not be helped by Tigerlily continuing to criticize stars like Vanja Grbic and Niles Valentine on her Instagram. Fans were left in astonishment on January 22nd, 2025, after they learned that all of Tigerlily's posts were missing. That meant disabling the comments on her page as well. Reddit user electronic_poet2709 chimed in with his 2 cents. "I can only imagine the responses she would get, especially after the part 2 of the tell-all. So terrible, and her man is pathetic too." The user adds that Tigerlily probably made her postings private and disabled comments because of the amount of vitriol that she and Adnan have gotten. Tigerlily continued to publish stories of followers backing her and Adnan, even with the deleted posts. For example, Tigerlily shared a story showing a post by the alphafemale.se7_. "Even if you have negativity toward Tigerlily Be Kind, she recently had a baby." Tigerlily then replies, "Thank you, Queen," which shows she is still active on her account. The posts inexplicably vanished on the same day, and Tigerlily drops another story to set the record straight. "My page was hacked, but the time is right to change my page to only show covered photos." Tigerlily also published her first official post after she and Adnan got wiped on a camel. All the old images that were on Adnan's account of him and Tigerlily were gone. That was his pinned post about their wedding. The only post that is now on the couple's account is the same one previously placed on Tigerlily's account. Adnan has also not stated whether his account was hacked, but several of his photographs are clearly still missing. Perhaps Tigerlily instructed him to remove the old posts of her hair unprotected. Tigerlily may have simply claimed to have been hacked as a more convenient way of showing off her new look. Tigerlily has been getting tons of hate over how she's dressed and having it affected by Adnan. It has not yet been confirmed by Tigerlily whether she has converted to Islam, but fans and co-stars have assumed that if she has, it's not her decision. She already gave a hint to her new style with a new profile picture, and now she is sealing the deal further. Tigerlily Taylor talks about Adnan leaving her. 90 Day Fiancé's Tigerlily Taylor is working hard to prove her marriage to Adnan. Abdelfattah is the real deal. She wants everyone to believe that she is not being forced by her Jordanian boyfriend. The TLC star recently asked if she ever thought her hubby might leave her. Taylor doesn't like others criticizing her marriage. Therefore, TLC viewers often wonder if she has been brainwashed. Tigerlily's sweetheart is younger than she is, and she will stop at nothing to make him her own. She is even willing to bear more children to satisfy her husband's yearning. The last time Adnan had mentioned that he could marry 3 or 4 women in his religion, he had shocked Tigerlily. Now, he has opened up about whether he ever threatened to leave her. What did she release? Has he ever threatened her? What's the reality? 90 Day Fiancé actors Tigerlily Taylor and Adnan Abdelfattah just become the most anticipated couple of the series. When they first appeared, their strange characteristics were noticed. The TLC star's improper behavior also makes them the talk of the town. Tigerlily and Adnan looked down on the other co-stars and didn't have any sympathy for anyone else on the tell-all. They would pick on Brian and Niles and say harsh things about them. Tigerlily not only mocked people for being disabled, but also slut-shamed her co-star Vanja. But bad news may also be a boon to reality TV stars. Tigerlily and Adnan followers now think they are headed to another show. Their latest controversies have already been covered in the media. Tigerlily has started to cover up and fit into Adnan's world. She has recently spoken up about her real relationship with Adnan. 90 Day Fiancé star Tigerlily Taylor loves to share about her personal and professional life with her followers. Her tell-all presentation raised concerns for her fans. She's not much of a talker, and the reality TV star made it clear her husband doesn't tell her to do anything. The reality TV star just spilled Adnan's true colors in a new Instagram story. She reposted a piece from marriage_chronicles_ to justify her decision to marry her Jordanian husband. The message says, women are the ones who prayed for them, and they should wait for a man who would tell them he will never leave them. I prayed for you to God. I went on to write Tigerlily. She might have wanted to tell her fans why she had a collab with Adnan. There are red flags all over Tigerlily and Adnan's relationship. Maybe she wanted her fans to know she had made the biggest decision of her life. The reality TV personality also thanks her hubby and her bond that is stronger than anything else. The admirers were glad that Tigerlily and Adnan were so confident about their marriage. Because of their age gap and religious issues, they have had many difficulties in their marriage. Adnan Abdelfattah hiding a secret from Tigerlily Taylor is ridiculous. 90 Day Fiancé once again highlights the crazy chemistry between Adnan and Abdelfattah and Tigerlily Taylor. The latter did not impress the crowd because of his venomous and reactionary nature. His harsh demeanor on tell-all pissed viewers off. They were frightened when they realized Tigerlily had his back. They thought her husband had persuaded her to believe whatever he said. The reality TV star acted strangely at the reunion. Spectators watched in disbelief as Taylor began to don a headscarf and other types of full-body covering. There was quite a buzz about her apparent conversion to Islam. The reality star will have the opportunity to lay to rest the rumors surrounding her conversion in Happily Ever After Season 9. As Tigerlily had said before, Adnan wanted her to be a Christian, but she did have a go at him about a secret he had been withholding from her. Does this make sense? What was it you did, Adnan? In the 9th season of 90 Day, Fiancé Tigerlily Taylor and Adnan Abdelfattah start a new chapter in their lives in the USA. In the latest episode, the ex picked up the hubby from the airport, but when she sat behind the wheel, she drew attention to the dynamic shift between them. The American woman added that her husband, however of a different faith, did not have any reservations at first. Taylor says he started to pressure her to convert her religion. He wanted her to convert to Islam and to be a mother, she said. One thing Tigerlily said, "I do feel that a child should have the religion of their father." She showed by her face that the subject was not of interest to her. The reality star was given an English language Quran by him, and she started to feel the weight of the expectation. Fans heard about the new dynamics and could hardly believe it, but the wide age and culture divide made it seem inevitable. Tigerlily and Adnan began their new adventure in the United States. The most recent installment of Happily Ever After portrays a joyful couple expecting their first child. The reality TV stars, meanwhile, had some surprises. Just recently, Tigerlily confided in Adnan something big that he had been hiding from her. In the latest sneak look, she asked him if he was hiding any deep, dark secrets from her. She said, "Do you think it's okay to hide things from your wife and lie to her?" The 90-Day Fiancé star was given the chance to spill anything he may have been hiding. Taylor feels that each time her husband messes up, he avoids accountability. "Tell me the truth," she says he should. Adnan's wife told him the secret, and his face went white with fear. He shook his head to convey his disdain, but some felt confident he was keeping something from his wife. They are curious to see what's next in the couple's lives. Everyone was wondering whether Adnan was cheating on Tigerlily. Another supporter asked, "He's got another wife?" Another participant had to guess who had asked for their return to displays. There was no chemistry between the reality TV stars throughout the series. LOL, well, she probably should have known the guy before she got pregnant, another user added. Fans are dying to see what happens next. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.